It's Thursday headlines here on RT. Thanks for joining us. The Times newspaper claims British politicians are doing the Kremlin's bidding by participating in RT's programs. It names prominent lawmakers who have appeared on such programs as Going Underground and Newsthing. It gives the exact number of their appearances and the fees reportedly paid to them. The Times claims it's all part of the Kremlin's attempt to extend its reach within British politics. RT's Polly Boyko has been taking a closer look.
This is one of Britain's most read newspapers, and one of the leading editorials in the London Times today happens to be all about this place, RT. It's called Helping Putin, and it names and shames all the politicians that appear on the channel. It's not all, though. There's another article that elaborates on concerns about the extent of Kremlin influence here in Westminster. And whereas talking to the media is normally considered an expression of freedom of speech here in the UK, these articles appear to suggest that the politicians talking to RT are greedy and even treacherous. Well, to talk about this more, I'm going to gate crash the studio of Going Underground host Afshin Rattansi. Afshin, you talked to quite a few of the politicians listed in this article. Do you think that it's a fair assessment, and why do they come on your show?
It's pretty shoddy journalism, isn't it, the Murdich Times? I mean, to my knowledge, they haven't come to RT for comment, let alone Going Underground, which is name-checked in this story. MPs, politicians from all around the world, from all parties in Britain, come on Going Underground because they know that we'll look at issues in depth and allow them to actually speak.
Afshin, one of the articles here lists a lot of the Labour MPs that came on the show and on the news channel, and a select few of the Conservative ones. Can you explain that to an international audience?
Well, I think obviously Labour politicians have been on this show, but so have Conservative ones, and from other smaller parties. I think this obviously indicates the Murdoch line here. They're trying to somehow attack media that is funded by the Russian government by saying it is allied to Jeremy Corbyn.
The channel has been attacked in the past, but does this feel like a whole new level, this naming and shaming of politicians? Do you think it's going to be harder for you to get guests on the show as a result?
I think, strangely, it's been an uphill battle. Right at the beginning it was tough, but actually I think more and more politicians are becoming used to the idea that RT UK is here to stay, and it's going to allow politicians to speak about real issues, not about the soundbite culture of celebrity and all the rest of it that British viewers are used to in this country.
The Russian embassy in London responded on Twitter by questioning the logic behind the article. It pondered if Russian politicians appearing on the BBC therefore help the British Prime Minister.